Maybe it'll help you. Maybe it won't. You be the judge.
Yeah, it need to be
So,
full. Just like that.
I'll put respect on my name. Sheena. So lovely.
And then she rides all the way up and defend herself.
They will either watch your lifestyle or learn to live it themselves. It's not nothing that you can prove to them. Like, try Jesus. Try him. Welcome to Maybe We Can Help, the podcast where we give our unsolicited advice. Maybe it'll help you. Maybe it won't. You be the judge. I'm Tasia.
I'm Sheena.
And today, Rich is not going to be with us on today. So it's just going to be me, Sheena, and Aaron is going to be back there. You know him when you hear him. You've been watching. All right. And today we're going to be talking about those blurred lines, the ones you can't really see, but they there. Okay. Between a wife and a girlfriend and or a husband and a boyfriend. What's the difference? Why is it important?
Is there a difference?
Or should there be boundaries?
Is marriage just a piece of paper?
Is it? Or is it legal liability and a covenant between two people? Should girlfriends be given wife treatment? Should wives be given girlfriend treatment? Where's the line drawn?
Should husbands be given boyfriend treatment? Should boyfriends be given husband treatment?
And what is that treatment?
What is that treatment?
We're going to be talking about it.
Is it okay to cohabitate in 2025?
Yeah, that's a good one. We might ruffle some little feathers today. It is what it is. We're going to be talking about those blurred lines.
It's a thin line. Okay, sorry.
That's your generation because I thought about blurred lines. You know you want it. You know you want it.
Is that what he was saying?
You're a good girl. Yeah.
That's what he was saying?
Blurred
lines.
Yeah. I think that wasn't a good song. I think he was talking about somebody getting
I had no idea that's what he was saying.
Control.
I've heard that song 100 times. I did not know he was saying.
What do you think he was saying?
I didn't.
You would think about it.
I just bobbed my head like, you're a good. I knew the good girl part.
Girl.
I know you want it.
I
know you want it. But I did not know he was saying blurred lines, y'all.
Blurred line.
Comment if you were with me and did not and had no idea what he was saying.
Blurred lines. I don't think that's a good song, but it's okay. Whatever. Okay. When it comes to a wife and a girlfriend, we know they're not the same. We know vows make them different. Why or if should that girlfriends prove to their mate or their perspective that they're an actual wife?
You say why should they have to?
No. Why should, like, I forgot my question that fast. Ooh, real time. I don't know if it's the same question, but I'm going to ask this one now. Should a girlfriend prove to her mate if she's a wife or not?
I don't like the word prove. I really don't like that word because I feel like proving something. I don't like that when it comes to relationships. I think that being yourself and letting him decide, because everybody has a different definition of what they want a wife to be for them, and vice versa, and a man does too. So I think if you've proving something, like for example, I could prove to you that I can be a race car driver, but that doesn't mean that's where I belong.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Or that doesn't mean that's what I like. You know, how many people have you seen do something that they don't like to do because they like somebody?
True.
And when you get in a relationship, you don't really want to do that if you don't. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like the word prove.
Okay.
But I do think that you should be yourself. Good, bad. You know, whatever that might be.
And
I think the older you get, the more you want to be yourself in a relationship.
Yeah, because you're tired.
Well, I wouldn't say tired. I would say when I was younger, I did more to prove. That's why I don't like that word. Because I was just like, oh, I could do this. I could do that. I'm everyone. What you want? I got you.
And I like the song. Song is beautiful, but I don't want to be every woman.
I don't either. But I don't think we know that.
I want to be me.
Until, yes. But I didn't know that until I got a little older. That holding up that character for him is tiring.
Yes.
because
Yes.
and you're only tired when you're not in your element.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you're in your element and you're just flowing, this is just who you are. There's very little effort that has to be put into it. But if it's not who you really are, then you're proving something.
Do you think that's what happens a lot nowadays? They're constantly trying to show and prove something that they're really not. So when they actually have to continue doing that, they get burnt out and they're just over it because they never really showed who they genuinely were in the first place.
Yeah, I think that people are these girls. Like if you look at all, these TikToks, I don't know who started this, but they're all imitating the same girl.
Who?
I don't know. You don't think so?
I don't know.
I don't know, but it's so many women
Okay, so
becoming
what
the
is it?
same woman,
What is it? What
and
kind of
so
woman is
many
it?
men becoming the same man.
Okay, what kind of woman is it?
I have no idea.
Can you describe her?
I don't know.
Your mic.
Like they, who is she, and why is everybody looking like
I
her?
can kind of understand what you're saying.
Like all TikToks, clock it, like all of the.
I have seen. Okay, so I've seen a podcast where, no, a vlog of someone who it does not look right on her at all. Like it does not look right on her at all. But she does it all the time. I just be like, and she's older. She's older. She's probably like in her 40s. Not old. That's not old. I'm not saying that's old. But I'm just saying she's older than me.
Because it's not.
It's not old. I really don't think that's old. But I'm just saying she's older than me. And I was like, oh, that does not fit you. Like, stop doing that. I don't even look right doing that.
But my thing is, if we are all so unique in our own way, and we're so beautiful, and our uniqueness, why does everybody look like this one girl that they're copying? Mm-hmm. Like everybody look like her, like everybody clocking it.
I'm not clocking it because sometimes I can be so socially awkward. I can never clock it.
Yeah, listen, it's just me. Like I am who I am, and I love it. I'm learning to love so much about this individual that I get to be every day. So, I guess the older you get, the more you learn to appreciate the uniqueness about you, instead of, because when you are in high school, elementary school, middle school, it's all about blending in. It's all about becoming a sheep. And if you don't fit in, you get teased. You're ostracized for your uniqueness. Mm-hmm. Don't be unique. Oh, you don't want to be like me? Why aren't you like me? Look at those shoes. Who wears those? Me. I wear those. I remember when I came to school in some Sports Worlds, some shoes. And they was like, those made Nikes. I was like, I like them.
That's so my daughter. I literally tell Harmony this all the time. Because she's like, they're going to love my outfit. But I'd be like, if they don't like it, who does? And she'd be like, I do. I said, that's all that matters. If you like it. Because I don't want her to ever base what she likes off of someone else. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, if you like it, I don't care who don't like it. I don't care if I don't like it. And I have told Harmony, I don't like that outfit. She's like, I don't care. I like it. Good. I'm glad you like it, even though I don't. So that's it.
That's it. Individuality, is, oh my God, it's so amazing. It's so beautiful. It makes the world a greater place.
So that's what's lacking in the dating world. Individuality?
I would say so. I would say that women and men both, I think that women are putting too much effort into trying to figure out what type of woman he wants or he likes, and then being that so that I can get him. And men don't care.
They don't, because men will like what they like, regardless if it.
And they can see through the facade too. For the most part, a man that's, because they're
when they're looking for marriage, when they're looking
for someone to settle
if they're
down
just
with,
looking to sleep with, they don't care what they see. If they're just like, oh, mom, yes,
but they can still see through it. They can say, I mean, I've had a guy that I like call me out. Like, that's not you. That's, you just stop, because that's not it. That is not it. And it was just like, you can see that, But the older you get, of course, the more grateful you become that, for people that are like that. But yeah, I think that because they're most of the time so grounded in logic And they tell each other the truth right in the locker room. Your nose big, your head big, your ears big. You know, like. Mm-hmm. And girls will just compliment, girl, them jeans make you look small.
And then talk about her.
Yes, behind her back. Like they are more like people pleasers. Like, oh girl, no, that looks great on you, knowing it looks a mess.
See, I'm so socially awkward. I can't do neither. If I really don't like, I'm gonna be like, you, yeah.
See, I got 6 brothers, and I've never seen them be like, yo, dude, yo, that fit is nice. And it's ugly. I've never seen them do that. They'll be like, yo, what the heck you got on, man? You know,
I've heard Aaron say that before.
Like, what is that? Nah, that ain't it. Like, they don't sugarcoat like women do. So
no.
So they're okay being themselves. You know, most of the time what we see is what we get. I think women, we don't want to believe what they're showing us, because we're just like, he ain't really mean it like that. You
definitely did.
He meant it.
He did.
I'm almost certain this ain't where the phrase comes from, but this is a great one of the great reasons for the phrase "don't shoot the messenger." Because if I tell you your man cheating, or your friend tell you your man cheating, oftentimes the woman, they're going to get mad at the friend.
Do men do that? I've only heard.
No.
So what do men do if their partner tells, yo, I see your girl cheating?
I've never heard a man's point of view on this. I've only heard, and even when I think about it, I'd be like, yeah, I can't tell that sister. I would never tell that sister this. I'm so sorry, I can't, because they're definitely gonna blame me. I can't tell this sister. Like, I feel like I can tell Sheena. Like, Sheena, I saw him somewhere. I don't know. Or I'm gonna be like, Sheena. And you're gonna be like, what, Tay? And be like, Sheena.
Feed Lily the buck.
Oh, that's Sheena.
Why would you do that? That I've seen, dudes ain't gonna get mad at you. I mean, unless you the one that was messing around with them, because that happens.
Oh man.
Sometimes dudes won't say nothing. It depends on who the lady is, like who the female is. Like
was they getting close to him or not?
Well, like if you with somebody that we know was out there anyway, and then we catch them out there, you knew who you had anyway. What I'm gonna say? But you know what I'm saying, if we feel like you're getting done dirty, and we'll go up to them, hey, look, bro, I seen this, that, and the third, man. Usually they're not gonna get mad at you. They're gonna go see what the heck going on. So they're gonna turn their attention to their woman instead of getting mad at the messenger. But I see a lot of times women don't do that. They get mad like, you don't say nothing like that to me, and blah blah blah, or just cut you off and don't never say nothing to the dude. And it's like, what you mad at me for? I'm trying to help you out.
Sometimes I be listening to you, Aaron, and I be like, am I a dude?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I often think
you have a little mentality is a little dudish at times.
Yeah.
Not completely, but at times, yeah, a little.
I be like, yeah, I'm not mad at you. I'm gonna go find out what's going on. Like, and all the stuff that you be like, women usually, and even though I have sisters and I have brothers, like I tend to be like on the logic side a lot, I guess.
Yeah, like even like I've learned, Sheena, and when I said I cannot like allude to or walk around what I want from Sheena, I literally have learned, and I've learned because how my brain processes thing is, you can kind of tell when I'm like, if I wanted to go get some ice cream, I'm be like, Sheena, this looks so good. This ice cream place is right down the road. She's like, oh, that is so nice. I'm just like, you didn't get the hint. Nope.
And that is some real stuff. She'll just be like, oh, that's nice.
So nice.
And look right back at her phone.
And I'm just like, dang, all right, I have to be forthcoming. Sheena, would you like to go get ice cream with me?
Girl, yes.
And it's not like,
and that's how dudes are.
A lot of women will take that like, you could read between the lines. Like, you knew what I was asking you.
I needed you to read my
mind.
And
she was like, and I remember the moment I noticed, I was like, she really don't understand me. She do not understand what I'm saying to her.
And that's the dilemma dudes deal with.
And I'm like
we don't get what you're saying, bro. Just tell me. You know how many times my mama would be like, hey, did you forget to do something? Mom, just tell me. Because I don't know what you're talking about.
So, like, quickly annoyed with that. Like, no, just I don't remember. Me. No, but this such a...
I'm not going to remember. Just tell me.
So, yeah, you're a little dudish when it comes to
stuff
like that.
Did you notice something? Just tell me what is it?
Yeah, I had to. I'd be like, Aaron, do you like this? Oh, that's nice. Because a lot of times they don't want to compliment you or they don't not like you. They just in their own head.
It's the truth. I ain't gonna hold you. I looked at Tay toes the other day and I was like, you painted your toes? She said, I had my toes painted since Chicago. I was like, oh,
he went to
snap.
Chicago 2 weeks ago.
It's like, okay.
2 weeks ago, and he just noticed earlier this week. It's like, Aaron, I had my toes painted for a while. I did it myself. And he was like, you did? Yes, I did. Thank you so much.
Sorry.
But I didn't take it personally because he probably just didn't ever pay attention to it.
Wow.
It's okay. It's all right.
And women tend to take stuff like that personally.
I don't anymore. I definitely did in the beginning.
They want you to notice everything.
They want you to notice everything. Honestly, like, oftentimes in the beginning, women oftentimes want you to be their girlfriend. Like, be their man, but their girlfriend.
I remember I used to, who did I tell that?
I don't know.
I think I was talking to you and Ree at one point and was like, y'all don't want husbands, y'all want girlfriends.
Yeah.
With attachments.
Yeah. Oftentimes in the beginning, you really just, honestly, that's all that you want. And you're frustrated that he doesn't understand what you're saying and that you have to explain everything when all he's asking just for you to be forthcoming. You feel this way, and this is why you feel this way.
Mm-hmm.
It'll save a lot of headache.
It does.
Yeah, just be.
But it's hard for women
say what
to
you
do
mean.
that.
Mean what you say.
And I mean headache on both parts. Because you're going to get annoyed with me because I didn't read your mind. And now I'm like, bro, how am I supposed to read your mind? And you supposed to just know. You should have known how you ain't, like you said, read between the lines. And I'm like, bro, you bugging right now. Like, are you serious? So
Yeah,
now
they
I'm tight
don't
and
know.
now you tight. And now the strain on the relationship. Well, you could have just told me.
Yeah, they don't know.
It's the small foxes.
Yeah, I say what I mean. I mean what I say. That's why I said, I don't know.
I am getting better at it. I have not always done that, but I am getting better at it.
So when a girlfriend. Okay, so we do a girlfriend versus wife first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so do you feel like, what do you feel like the line crosses that line? Okay, like, so if you're in a relationship with a guy and he hasn't married you yet, do you feel like I know you said, I know I said I don't like the word prove, but to what extent? Because they say, okay, he won't buy the milk if if you can get the cow for free, and all of these sayings.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think that she should and should not do as a girlfriend versus a wife?
I really do not really believe that of course, I understand that people be like, well, men will not marry you for smaller, lesser reasons, but like, I really feel like, do not have sex. Like, I really do. I really feel like, just
seriously
don't have
though,
sex with that person, because the sanctity of marriage is so beautiful. And people be like, well, how do you know it's gonna be good? Your sex life should evolve in your marriage. I think that's the purpose of it. I just saw a TikTok of this girl. She was like, if you can be a freak with anybody, it's gonna be your husband. She said y'all should be in there upside down, on the wall, on the floor, video this and leg up there, down there. You should be doing everything. And to be able to do it in the sanctity of marriage, it's such a beautiful thing. It's a freeing thing, because
it's safe. It feels good. It feels safe. Yeah.
One, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to feel sad afterwards. Like, dang, shouldn't have done that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I shouldn't have done that. I personally don't think so. A lot of people do think you should live together, but I understand why they said that, but I don't think you should. I mean,
I don't think you have to. No,
I don't think you should. It's not a have to. I mean, if y'all decide to
shacking up.
If y'all decide to live together, I mean, it's gonna be harder temptation not to sleep together, because that fire be burning. Okay, that fire be burning. So I just think you should, especially from our perspective as a Christian. I mean, if you're not a Christian, I mean, you have really no conviction of it, so I can't really talk to you about it. So I wouldn't say sleep together. And I wouldn't say live together. And I wouldn't say
You just real nice with it. I wouldn't say, if you are a Christian, you should not be sleeping
or shacking.
Or shacking. You just shouldn't. And
I
know that they say in 2025, oh, things is different now. You don't know who you with until you with them, and you know all of this stuff. Let me tell you something. The Lord said what He said, and He said He is the same from the beginning to the end. And let me help you, because the Lord did not skip over 2025 when He went to the end. He went. He literally is not confined to time nor space. He went to the end, went back to the beginning, and told them to write about it. What He had, and showed them what he saw and what was going to happen. So He didn't skip over 2025. Everything that He said, He meant to say it. Everything that He put in the Bible, every commandment, He knew. But when He saw the end, what it was going to be. So yeah, He said don't shack up. It's not wise. And imagine what the world would be like if everybody took that seriously.
Oh man.
Like, I know that, they're like, oh look, everybody doing it. Everybody this, everybody that, blah 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 blah. Because I guess I ain't part of the everybody.
And that also like covers like fondling and other types of sex. Because people are like, well, I ain't actually did a do.
But think about this though. Like, if everybody took that seriously, we would have so many more families.
Oh yeah.
We'd have diseases. Oh my God. It wouldn't be as many diseases spread. It would be so many fatherless children.
I'm about to say less children.
It wouldn't be so many. Yes, children in the foster system, abandoned, parents not wanting them. All of that. If everybody took that seriously, how much better would the world be? We would still be going outside and seeing fathers playing baseball or catch with their sons.
And I actually really love to see that.
Me
like
too.
I love to ride down the road or walk or whatever and see dads outside playing with their kids. I should be like, you go, Dad.
Yes.
I love that.
Like you said earlier, less diseases. Sexually transmitted diseases, and less heartache, less broken people.
And then when they actually get into the covenant of marriage, take it seriously. Marriage isn't always easy, but I'm telling you, it's definitely worth it. Like, to have your person and you've worked through so many things. No person is perfect, but if you guys work together and accomplish a lot of goals, a lot of growth, I mean, it's the beautiful thing. God designed marriage as a mirror to make you more holy. Oftentimes, like I heard someone say that marriage and community, I think it was Pastor Philip Mitchell, marriage and community are like two of the most powerful things to make you holy. God uses that because it's harder to do it by yourself, because like what are you really reflecting on? Like, what is the iron sharpening iron? You ain't sharpening yourself. You know what I'm saying? So to have that in a community and in a marriage, that's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have grown the way I have if I didn't have those things. So I'm grateful for my marriage and my community, because that iron is sharpening iron.
It makes you better.
It does.
It makes you better. But when done right.
When done correctly.
Now, if you don't want to ever see yourself and you don't want to fix things and you like the way you are and you want to remain that way, then marriage will break you, because they're going to keep saying, hey, are you going to fix that? Hey, you going to fix that? Oh my God, stop pointing. Look what you did. You over here doing that. You're not going to take responsibility. You're just going to point the finger back.
Yeah, that's a hard pill to swallow.
Yeah, when they say you did this, well, you did this.
That's such a selfish thing to do when someone is bringing up something that you're currently doing right now. But since you didn't bring up your issue, now you want to bring it up because I'm bringing this out to you. That's so selfish.
Yeah, and it just lets you know how irresponsible humans can be. But those of us who have learned to take that responsibility on, it's beautiful. It's humbling. It's humbling, but humble is not a bad thing. The best way up is down.
So men, come on to the front. Sit right on here, down here. Should men prove? Well, you don't like the word prove.
I don't like the word prove.
How can a man show a woman that he's ready for marriage?
Be himself.
Individuality.
Yeah, same as women. Be yourself, because if you taking out the trash, taking her for walks and all this kind of stuff, and that ain't who you are, you ain't never done that at your house. And when your mama tell you to do something, you mad. And you don't want, when you was a teenager, you was just like, oh my God, always asking me to do it. If that was your attitude growing up, but because you like her, you're willing to go the extra mile, that ain't gonna work. Because if that's not who you are, then you're creating a level of expectation that you can't maintain.
Dun, dun, dun.
And then, it's leaving room for them to be mad. If you are lazy, show her that you're lazy. It's women that'll accept you just like that, But if you basically just show forth who you are as a person, as an individual, and then that person has, they can decide. Choice. Yes.
That's not even human nature. Human nature is not for people. Don't just show who they really are when they meet people. That just doesn't happen.
Human nature.
Like that's why they got code switching at jobs. You meet somebody, you try to be polite. You don't show people your real face like that.
That is very true.
So even while dating and all that stuff, you're not gonna show who you really are. Nobody does that.
Well, I disagree. I think that you're showing you the happy you.
Yeah, a version of you, but you're not showing every part of you.
Well, what I mean by that, okay, like if you're happy, I'm not going to pretend to be sad just to show you my sadness.
Of course, but like
this is who I am happy. This is who I am when I want to impress them, but you're still that's a part of you. So to me, you are being yourself. That's a part of you.
She just said,
I'm showing you my best version.
She didn't say, you didn't hear her when she said it. She said, if you're a man and you when you first meet her, you're taking out the trash and you're opening the door, but you never done that. And every time when you were a kid, your mom asked you to do that, you were huffing and puffing. But since you like this girl,
you're going the extra mile.
Now you're going the extra mile.
To
when
do
you
it.
don't
like,
even do this on a regular basis.
Right. That's like, okay.
I feel like that's just a natural response. If you like somebody, you're gonna do stuff.
That's true.
That's just a natural response. So
that's true.
I understand.
To what extent is it
I understand being yourself and everything, but yeah, I might open the door for you, even though I don't always open the door. But no, a woman shouldn't expect a man to open the door every single time, every single day when you married. I mean, it is what it is. Get out the car. I'm gonna get out the car. What the heck? You gonna sit there and wait for me to walk all the way around? Girl, we gotta get to the airport. Get out. You know what I'm saying? That's just not gonna happen every single time. So yeah, I might open the door for you then, but we get married a few times, I might not open the door. But it's just a human response to be on your best behavior.
Yeah, but that's a part of you. Again, it's just basically, I guess I'm trying to get to the point of like, don't go to the extreme of something you're not gonna do.
I guess I see your point. Like if you eating Burger King every day and you want to take her to a 5-star and try to order for her, like you know what you're talking about and you just portraying something that you really aren't.
Right. That's what I mean.
To the extreme, I understand.
Right. And it's just like if you hate taking out the trash, but you just like, I'm gonna do it just to show or something. You're gonna.
Well, then you kind of something wrong with you as a dude, because why you ain't taking out the trash anyway?
Have you met some of these dudes?
I'm just saying, like,
trash be piled a mile high.
Still.
But basically what I'm saying is, it's just like, man, I hate cartoons. I hate this. But she's like, okay, you want to watch a cartoon? Yeah. You don't want to
not watch a cartoon with
But
me.
That's what I'm saying. Like you can say that. Why not say that in the beginning? Like, or you can even say, I'm willing to watch it right now because I'm with you, but that ain't my cup of tea.
But that's stuff that would have probably transpired after we got married anyway. Like, why would a conversation about a cartoon come up?
I was chilling with you at your house, and you asked me what I want to watch. What if I said I want to watch Frozen?
You didn't.
But what if I did?
But you didn't. So
I brought that up in the beginning of my relationship because I like Disney movies, and I was like, I love Disney, and and he was like, oh yeah, okay, I'd love to watch that with you. Liar.
No, I don't think he was lying. He would love to watch it with you. Basically, I know you've been facetious, but what I'm saying is, I will watch it with you. I don't want to watch it, but I will watch it with you.
No, you won't.
Because I like being around you. But in the case of, me and Tay, just,
some.
if I'm doing something, watch it then. And then we can watch something else when I come back.
Yeah, I'm going to be in here doing anything else. You can you can watch it right now, okay? And I'll be back when you finish.
And that's
But
real.
see, the issue is men got to be cautious with stuff like that. Because a lot of women be looking for reasons to say no. Any
Say
little
no to
reason.
what?
You. Like, what you talking about? You know who you are? Women be looking for reasons to say no to a dude. So I don't like watching cartoons. You know what? I'm not answering his phone call. Because you're looking for anything. So, yeah, we're going to try to riz you up. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We're going to try to look the best for you because we want you. Now, if it comes to the core stuff and we don't align, that's one thing. But y'all look at the superficial stuff more than we do. We don't care about most of that stuff, but y'all do, so we cater to you. It's just a natural response that men have. So you say be yourself, but men ain't going to... It's hard for a man to be fully themselves when we just meeting y'all. Because y'all want stuff too perfect sometimes. So...
It's almost like, is it the peacock male who has to show off his feathers? Like, he shows his best peacock moves to her, and she gets to decide, like...
That's nature.
That's not
most
good
nature.
enough.
I don't think a man should go all out now in the very beginning. I ain't saying that.
I agree. I think he should lead up to it. I think he should gradually. I do not agree with $300, $400 first dates.
Absolutely not. I don't
agree
I
with
don't
that.
even know you.
And that's what I'm saying. You don't know. I don't know you. I don't even know if you're worth $300 yet. I'm trying to get to know you. And I'm not saying take the girl to Applebee's either. Applebee's was my first date with Aaron. But I'm just saying, I don't think you should take them to something extremely fancy. And you're just meeting. Take them somewhere quiet and dinner wise.
Tell you a 19. Applebee's was a Cheesecake Factory to you.
Forget you.
I'm just joking. But
I have been to the Cheesecake Factory already.
Not with me.
Not with you, but Cheesecake Factory too loud. But I wouldn't have minded Cheesecake Factory.
I like
first
the
date.
Cheesecake Factory.
No,
I
Cheesecake
like
Factory dope.
pineapple upside down.
But I think Cheesecake Factory is a good first date, to be honest with you. I mean, if you live around it.
Sometimes
well, actually, honestly, if you don't, because we live about an hour from Cheesecake Factory.
Correct.
It's not bad to have a first date at the Cheesecake Factory when you live where we are, because then you got time to talk to them while you're on the way there. You know what I'm saying? You trying to eat or whatever when you're there and all that. But you have time in the car to talk, all of that. Now, actually, I take it back. I don't say go there on the first date if you got to drive an hour, because you don't really know these people. But either one of y'all could be crazy. So, you know what? I take that back. Take them somewhere local. Take them to a good brunch on a Saturday. A good brunch on a Saturday.
And people don't like...
Because that's also going to test that woman. Like, okay, I'm going to take you out on this brunch. Now I'm seeing the level that you at.
Picnic.
I ain't doing no picnic. But,
people don't like coffee dates.
Okay, so here's the thing. You love that. So if a man acquiesces to that and does a picnic for you, he don't want to do that picnic. I don't know no dude that want to go to the park and
on a first date
and do a picnic for you. Heck no. Date. But we go out, brunch or something like that. Honestly, most dudes that I know probably ain't gonna do brunch either. They just let's go out somewhere, one night or whatever. But you just going out chilling. You trying to learn the person. Like I'm not spending $400 on you this first night. I hate to use the word, but that's some simping stuff. Like, what are you doing, bro? Unless you're just tricking, and then that's a whole nother thing.
Unless you're just getting it, yeah.
Yeah, if you tricking and y'all going back to the house that night and that's what you're trying to do,
that's
then,
what you're paying for.
It is what it is then. But if you're really looking for somebody, don't be out there spending $400-$500 on the first date. You bugging, dude.
No. I don't even think we've ever spent $400 on a date. I don't think we've ever spent $400 on a date.
You just went to Chicago.
That's not a date. That's a trip.
Trips is different.
That was a date trip.
Trips are different.
It's a trip date.
At a restaurant, I ain't never spent $400.
Okay, I understand.
200 something.
Yeah, we did 200.
We did two,
but not no 4.
I'm not spending $400 on no food.
So many more things you can buy.
Especially these restaurants that give you them little small portions. I'm a big dude. I'm not going in there for a palm full of rice. And no, man, bump that.
A leaf on top.
We want a halal
for $13.99.
You get a plate full, okay? Halal. Is that?
But for real, don't take no girl on no $400 first date. You just getting people don't like coffee dates. I actually wouldn't have bought a coffee date.
It's not that type of generation.
It's not. It's not that type
like
of
coffee dates. That girl gonna probably look at you like coffee.
Yeah,
go buy me a margarita. but that's just not. I don't see it anyway. I don't see it where that's what people are doing today, unless you're older.
Have you ever heard of a man coming across a woman? Wait. Yeah, a man is the celibate one and the woman is not.
There are some cases like that.
I have.
That's nice.
I mean, not me. I've always been.
All right.
It's okay.
But I've heard of it, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wonder how does that dynamic work when he's trying to pursue her?
She trying to pursue him too.
The thing is, I think a lot of women would look at dudes real crazy if they was like, yeah, if they try to take, hey, you wanna go out here? Nah, I just wanted to, talk or whatever, and I'm head home. I got stuff to do in the morning or something like that. They gonna call their friends, girl. He didn't want to do something up with him. I don't trust that. Tell me, women ain't gonna think stuff like that though.
They're gonna think he's a little.
Come
suspect.
on, man. They gonna think he's suspect. Oh, you don't want me. You want something else. And it's like, no, I'm not trying to go there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't on that.
Yeah.
But it's so wild to hear a man say some stuff like that. It's like, no, something's got to be off. Cause everybody does this.
But you don't have to. You can use discipline.
Well, they keep saying everybody. Am I nobody?
It's everybody to them.
Everybody to them in certain circles. We're in a different circle. So I be seeing stuff out in the world. I just be like, what life of you guys are living? Like, where are you guys living at? Because it can't be on Earth. Can't be on Earth.
It is on Earth. That's the problem.
I just be like,
I don't belong here.
I think God really has us protected under a nice dome of happy. Because, like, I'm telling you, even when we travel, I give all glory to God. Like, people be hearing these horror stories when they travel. They're losing stuff. They stealing stuff. We've never, thank you, Lord Jesus,
by
grace,
His grace and
mercy
of
the
Lord.
This is not a prideful thing.
Grateful thing.
I am so grateful because when I tell you, sometimes I be like, Lord, you keeping me right.
Y'all should have seen Tay in Hyde Park in Chicago when we went to
you're keeping me
wherever it was that chicken place.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah. But because sometimes stuff be looking suspect, and I am a suburban girl. Like I was not raised
in the city.
We walked up to that spot. Tay said, "Tuck your chain in." I said, "Bro, what's wrong with you?"
I did.
He said, "Tuck your chain in and take your hat off."
You are gonna. They're making it seem like I'm like.
I said, "Bro, we good."
I was like, "Oh no, we're not." What did I say?
I don't remember.
I know that I don't know what I said.
It was funny, bro.
Something the darn didn't or something like that. It was funny, but I took my. It's fake. Yes, I had a fake necklace on, but I could have cared less because if somebody walks past you and they assume it's real, no, it's not. This was from Shein.
I will say we were not dressed for the area. I'm not gonna lie.
We were dressed for the area.
We were not dressed for that area.
Gosh.
But
we look like we stand
good.
out. I have a tripod in my hand holding my phone. I'm like, they're going to think we're content creators and like they're going to think we got money like that and they're going to try to take it.
You do.
I do, but I don't have that type of money.
You do.
Yet. Like it's here.
It was funny to me.
But I'm just like, And what purse I have? Oh, I ain't have an expensive purse. But I was like,
And Hyde Park ain't even a bad area.
It's not, but to me, it was unfamiliar to me. So I was nervous. And then somebody had asked Aaron for something coming out of CVS. I said, oh my gosh, please get me out of here. I don't know. I wanted to follow the security guard.
They asked me, I think they asked me for some money. I was like, nah, I ain't got it. I can't
gosh.
help you. I was like, I can't help you. She said, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing.
Tay looked like she want to talk to the city manager.
With the quickness. You need to clean this up.
I want to talk to your manager.
You need to clean this up. This is ridiculous.
Let me speak to the manager.
How do you expect people to come down here with all these people out here looking like this?
I'm telling you, that area had me shook. And like Aaron said, it wasn't bad. Like, it wasn't a bad area. But since it was so unfamiliar to me,
like we done been in worse places in Norfolk.
50 feet, I don't know you like
or
that.
Virginia Beach or something like that.
I never really felt like out of place in
I
Virginia
know,
Beach.
because that's your area. You're used to that
I'm used
area.
to that. I wasn't used to that one.
Like, that's just every day for them over there. Ain't nobody mess with nobody. Not that area. Now, we ain't go to the crazy areas. Now, I ain't stupid.
When Aaron's like, you can go get an Uber, I said, thank you. I'm not coming back out to get you. You better come get in here.
I would have been stuck, too, because she had my phone. And I was just in there.
I was like,
I was like, dang, she pull off on me. I'm cooked. It's over.
She said, you better find that security guard that was walking around here.
That security guard wasn't worth 2 cents. He cared about nothing.
He had a gun.
I don't think it was a gun.
Security of the world, Craig.
I think he had a taser.
Oh, well.
They would have beat the mess out of that security guard. He was older, too.
I did see somebody who looked more flashy than me. I said, oh, thank you, Jesus. If they try to get anybody, it's going to be you first.
She been fussing at the door. What about her? What about her?
It's going to be you first.
You see those J's on her feet?
Because I had sandals and they were wet. Anyway, okay. That was our spiel. What was we talking about? Blurred lines.
Okay.
Oh, gosh. I had a little tickle right
We were
there.
talking about what husbands should do, what boyfriends should do.
Mm-hmm.
Husband behavior, wife behavior.
They're not the same. They're
Of
really
course
not the same.
Of course not. And it's not, marriage is not just a piece of paper.
Correct.
If you think it's just a piece of paper, then God forbid if you let something happen to that boyfriend or that girlfriend, go to that hospital, see how much say-so you got. None.
Like, I think we should.
Are you next of kin? You can't even get in the room.
Put them on. You can't get.
You can't even get in the room.
Oh, my long lost girlfriend. I mean,
I'm his girlfriend. That means nothing.
Where's
here.
his mother?
Right.
Literally, they're going to
does
call
he have
his
a
mama.
Does he have a mother, a sister? Because you don't
have
count.
No right.
You have none. You have none. And God forbid if you lose that that boyfriend or girlfriend, you know, if that person passes.
Unless they put you in a power of attorney. But I'm like, if they ain't marry you, why the heck would they put you as power of attorney?
Right. They ain't trust you enough to marry you. They ain't trust.
Right.
Why would they do that?
Right. Why the heck would they do that?
If that person passes away, you have no rights.
To nothing.
No right. They don't even got to invite you to the funeral.
If you have a baby, your child might, but that's the kid. That family can lock that up for a minute.
That's it. That's it.
So,
but the thing is, it's more than anything, it's spiritual. Correct. People don't realize marriage is spiritual. Yes, it is, because you're making a spiritual covenant between you and the Lord.
You are,
and so
absolutely.
Yes, you should get the paper to solidify it, but at the end of the day, it's more spiritual than anything. So you thinking, yeah, we've been together, you know, for this long, and y'all ain't been married, but now we about to break up. Y'all still made a covenant when y'all came together. That's still a covenant that y'all done made.
When they slept together?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Y'all still made a covenant.
I forgot that. I missed that in Bible school.
So how important is marriage?
On a scale of what? Because everybody isn't deemed to be married. I feel sorry for you.
No, everybody ain't.
You feel sorry for me too?
No, I don't feel sorry for you.
And people,
I don't even know if I'm gonna get married, so don't say that.
I don't feel sorry for but I think you are gonna be married.
Everybody ain't meant to be married.
I hope so.
Everybody ain't meant to be married, but if you aren't meant to be married, it's because you done dedicated yourself to the Lord.
So much to the Lord that's it.
Now, if you ain't dedicated yourself to the Lord,
because also a lot of people like to bring that scripture where Paul's like, it's not, it's not good for everybody to get married or something like that. But he also says it is better to marry than to burn with lust.
Right, but that's like saying it's better for me to hack your finger off than to boil you. Both of those are painful.
Hack the finger off.
Like
how
if you're gonna marry,
alive is.
Paul was a little different when he was talking about it, because he wasn't married, so he was looking on the outside and seeing it as honestly just a distraction.
Right, because the reason why I said it that way is like I didn't like his description of it, even though it's very everything. Nothing he said was false. Correct. Everything he said was true. However,
I was fine with the description. It is what it is.
It is what it is, but it's just like marriage can be beautiful, and God painted it and wanted it.
Yeah, but God's in it is.
Right, to be beautiful. And if those of us who can submit to God in that way, it's a beautiful thing. It's not like cutting off a finger.
Yeah, Paul just didn't sugarcoat stuff. He was very direct and said what it was, and it just was what it was.
Like I said, not
and
wrong,
he wasn't
but
wrong,
it can't be
and he don't contradict anything else that Jesus said or in the Old Testament, anything. Because people try to compare him, but he was just a direct person, and he said the truth.
Right.
But you got to do some studying to see what. So he ain't the person that you going. He ain't the scripture. The scriptures he wrote ain't the scriptures you going to for super relationship advice.
Yeah, I agree.
No offense to Paul, but
because Paul wasn't in one.
He wasn't in one. Now he did instruct on the marriages, and it is right
at
the
stuff
he said.
Part of marriage.
He discussed some stuff with marriage, but at the end of the day, I might.
He doesn't have the ends. I mean,
I was about to say I would go see what Solomon said, but I don't know if I would want to see what he said either. To be honest with you, as many as he had. But Solomon was the wisest person ever. So
yeah, but he lost everything because he couldn't keep it in his pants.
He lost everything. Well, partly he was messing around with women that was
and the Lord told him not
messing
to.
with other gods.
Right, and the Lord told him not to.
That is true.
And look what happened. So y'all be like, Solomon had 700 wives. Yeah, and he lost it all. And he also died at a very early age.
He did.
So, yeah, you want to talk about, I can be in this polygamous relationship. Okay.
In the very beginning, God gave Adam Eve.
That's it.
That's it.
That is it.
Speaking of Eve, let's put this out there because we talked about this one time. You are not the prize. Woman is not the prize.
I seen that post.
Women are not the prize. Christ is the prize.
Man,
did
you say I am not the prize? I am woman.
No, you're not. You're a gift.
No. You said you are not the prize, pointing to me, and then you said women are not the prize.
Well,
I
am women.
I was basically saying you as a woman, and and I cleared it up. Like not saying Tay isn't the prize, but women aren't the prize. Men aren't the prize.
Right.
Christ is the prize.
You get what I'm saying?
But Sheena, the Bible says, "He that findeth a woman finds a wife finds a
good
thing."
A wife is a gift, not a prize. A prize is something you compete for to win. A gift is something that's given freely.
What do people do?
And for those of us who let's say you earn someone's love. Like you get to know somebody, you just like, ooh, I like the way he does this. I like the way he does that. You are finding reasons to love that person. And so basically they're winning your love. So, and if love is won, if you stop doing those particular things, love will also be lost. But if you decide that if love comes naturally and it's just, I love you because you exist. I love you because you're mine. I love you because, it's basically, it's God's, I love God and I want to follow his commands and I'm going to do what he says and I'm going to treat you and do everything for you that he says I should do, whether you do those things or not. Like when you have that dedication and you really let love in your heart, it's not a prize to be won. It's a gift to be given. And God, the Bible says that he loves so much that he gave, not for God so loved the world that he found reasons or, none of that. He gave first. And so a wife is not a prize. She's a gift, and he that finds that gift finds a great, amazing, phenomenal thing.
And
I don't know, Sheena.
Favor from the Lord.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know about that.
Well, what is your take on it?
Well, just going off what you said,
and she said
we kind of are competing for y'all.
Well, I think that's the way of the world.
No. My standpoint would be men and women are the prize, and Christ is the gift because he gave himself. He's there. He's just waiting for us to accept
I put it like this: if anything is to be won, if anything is to be chased, it should be Christ. That's what I mean.
Well, I understand that point,
right?
But we do chase y'all.
Well, the thing is, I think that I believe that that a woman, okay, I understand that y'all do come for us, But back
and we
in the
got
day,
to win y'all because y'all be having other dudes trying to get y'all too.
Nowadays is different than I believe how.
Well, in the old days, it was the first one to get to you, and that was
Or to
it.
get a sheep.
Yeah, so they weren't. It was a gift back then.
It was a trade, honestly.
It was. Hey,
But that's
look,
what I said. It's
I'm about to
different
give you
now.
these $5, Playboy. Can you let me get your daughter? I'm about to give you these 5 cows.
Jacob
What's
had
up?
to work for 7 years.
Yeah.
14 for the
14 for the
one
one he wanted, because
But during the sad part is Jacob's so trifling. He would, after the 7 years, and he already started giving Leah babies, he would still get up and go to work for another woman.
You think he's trifling for that?
I think he's trifling. He'd be sleeping.
What he supposed to do?
He'd be sleeping with that one, impregnating her that whole 7 years.
But what he supposed to do?
And still get up and go
Put
work
her
for his
away?
sleep. And still get up
What
and go
was he
work.
supposed to
It
do?
was trifling. I'm telling you, it was trifling.
That's the
He
one
was
he
already married
gave
to
her.
her, and it would have been
Exactly.
dishonorable for him not to sleep with her.
At that point, so what he had to. What was he supposed
would
to
have
do?
dishonored her.
It wasn't like Haggai.
No, he continued to go. You know how she probably was just like, because they already said Leah had like a lazy, like something kind of up with her eyes or something like that, or she wasn't great to look upon like Rachel was.
That is what scholars say. It's not definitive about that.
It says something about her looks though. It
It
does.
says something about her eye.
Yeah, it said her eye. It
Oh,
doesn't
did
say
it?
what it is, but it says something.
Because I looked
about
this
her
up
eye.
one day, because a lot of people were saying, yeah, Leah was ugly. And I was like,
I don't know if it said she was ugly,
I don't
but
know
it said
where-
something was up with her eye.
I don't know. You had to Google it, because I don't remember.
Anyway, imagine already being being insecure about your looks, and you finally got this husband or whatever, and he's like he's sleeping with you, impregnating you, but he's still getting up to go to work every day for your
But that's her
sister.
daddy's fault.
I know.
That was
but
on
it
her daddy.
Still sucks.
Well, it was her daddy's fault. Because he
And-
was like, look, Leah, ain't nobody going to want you. So I'm going to make this plan.
Okay, so Genesis 29:17 said Leah's eyes were described as tender or weak.
See, that's the thing. We would have to go. No, we would have to.
Leah had a lazy eye.
No. Read the actual scripture.
All right.
Because we would have to go back and see what that Greek word
Where
mean.
it
Because
was.
there are some scholars that would say tender doesn't mean weak, just meant, like soft appearance.
So like,
Girl, no, like
I cannot.
not ugly, but just I don't know.
well, weak.
It don't say
weak.
weak.
Oh wait, okay. What does it say? You going to look at it? But that just,
I hold it was the daddy fault.
Leah was tender-eyed, but Rachel was beautiful and well-favored.
Fair. I guess she was ugly. Okay. Hey.
she didn't look
Can't
as
argue with the
good
word.
as Rachel. We don't know how she looked.
Tay,
It
she
was
was
like the
tender eyed, but she was beautiful.
But Rachel was beautiful.
That's different, Tay.
That's
polar
what-
opposites. Dang.
Yeah.
Well, then, hey,
How
he
can
had
a
to pawn her
scholar
off
disagree with
somewhere.
that?
Apparently, he ain't
What
think nobody
scholar
was
can
gonna
disagree
get
with
it.
that?
No, well, the tender. I seen the argument that they made, but I don't 100% remember. It was a little while ago. I was looking into it, but
Oh, I feel for little old Leah.
she had kids.
I still feel for her.
She
never
had
nobody
somebody.
that no man to love her, really.
That has to be
And
the
that's why
sad
she
part.
had a
Dad.
kid, and the kid loved her. And
Yeah.
you know what? That's what women do today. I'm gonna get me a kid, and you ain't gotta be in their life. I'm gonna get me a kid, and now they got somebody to love. You don't think women
You
think that
remember
today?
where he couldn't he not only didn't like he not only married her and did it whatever, but when Rachel did start coming around and he was able to marry her, and he had to go back to see his brother Esau. I thought it was jacked up too. He lined up his children and family in the order that he would be okay losing them.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna hold you.
He put
Jacob was something.
put
We always talk
Leah-
about Israel, but
Always talk about Israel.
Jacob was something else. I ain't gonna
put
hold you.
Leah and all her kids in the forefront. Well, the concubines' kids, and then he put Leah's kids and her in the middle, and then Rachel and them kids was sitting pretty in the back. Won't nothing finna happen to
He
them,
did though.
sir. That is so jacked up.
It was Rebecca's fault. She started it from the first lie she told Isaac. She caused that boy to be a liar, and then that turned into a trickster, and he ended up getting tricked, and then he still ended up tricking his uncle right back. But yeah, Jacob was something else.
That's what his name. I have thought about naming my son Jacob, but when I saw what his name meant, I said I will not set him up for failure like that. It's a nice name, but I see why the Lord changed your name.
Yeah.
Don't make no darn sense.
Literally.
He was Jacob, but I can't. I love the Bible because it gives us true. People read the Bibles as if it's just stories, but it's really true examples of what people do today.
It is.
It really, really is real examples.
Brings it to light.
It really does, and people be like, David was such an honorable man. David was a whoremonger too, and
David
lot of
was
the people,
a murderer.
David was a murderer, and a lot of people be whoremongers and murderers, but the Lord delivered.
He does, and he's still delivering right now.
Yeah, everybody done been through something.
He's gonna deliver
Everybody
y'all
done did
girlfriends
something.
into wives,
And y'all boyfriends into husbands.
and y'all boyfriends into husbands. My God.
We're gonna talk about the best husband in the Bible. That's another story.
But if he don't
Xerxes
deliver that boyfriend
He
from
is
the
well
husband,
Xerxes,
get another one.
best husband in the Bible.
If he don't deliver that man to be that husband, that boyfriend to be the husband, get another one. And keep it pushing.
That part.
Because you need to stop giving girlfriends need to stop giving boyfriends, husband chances. Because why is you dealing with all of this, tolerating all of this while he's just your boyfriend?
And then you don't get any type of
Benefits
type of movement until you go to drastic lengths.
Ain't no
And
way.
then all of a sudden now he want to try.
No.
Still ain't married. Like,
No.
bro, come on, man.
Leave.
If you playing, you playing. It is
Leave.
what it is.
I do not
Leave.
like those stories.
Sorry,
Listen.
fellas. I'm a big one. Nah, man. Keep it pushing.
Leave.
If you in the Lord.
Yeah.
If you ain't in the Lord, then hey, go off.
And that's what
But-
we mean by not giving boyfriends, husbands treatments, because the chances y'all be giving these boyfriends is ridiculous. It's absolutely
One
ridiculous.
too many.
That now, Aaron and I got married very early, so we got into a covenant early. But if he would have did some of the stuff that he did as a boyfriend, it would be no marriage. We would just no.
Dang.
We're not
It's a dang.
We're not doing that, because now that we have a covenant, I'm actively working on our covenant. That's an active work. But if we're just boyfriend and girlfriend,
What we working on?
what the heck we working on?
But that was my original point in the beginning. You're
I know,
never
but-
gonna see all of that in the beginning.
I understand.
You're gonna have to get married to see the deep
see it.
stuff, to see who they really are. That's
but
just
if
what
he's
it is.
wasting your time 5+ years, leave him. Because he wasting
Yeah,
your
5
time.
years is wild.
10 years.
5, 10 years, bro. You might as well not get
15
married.
years.
Just go.
1 year. That's it. That's all you got.
I would say at max 2.
Two
But
is
even
good
2 years seems long to me. But I'm all right, fine 2.
at max,
But
yeah.
once you start getting into 3, 4, 5,
unless
like,
you're
come on,
unless you're
man.
like very early in age, like 18, 19, and you're like high school sweethearts, I think that's a
Shoot,
little
bump
bit
that.
different.
If you 15, I get it. If you 15,
Yeah,
but
but
if you 18
Yeah.
and now you 24 and y'all still just messing around, no,
Yeah, I can't,
absolutely not.
If y'all still together, yeah.
Yeah, y'all been together 5 years. I don't care if y'all was 18. That's wild work. What
That
y'all
part.
doing? That because people just don't consider marriage as important anymore. That's what I think.
That's what it boils down to.
Yeah, he got a year with me. That's it.
I think that's correct. Because why are you playing games?
And if he's like, yeah, I think we should wait another year, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna miss you. God,
What I tell
miss
you, Aaron, about that client, you got one more time. I'm waiting to send this message one more time.
You mess up one more time.
You mess up one more time. I'm going to send this
Please,
message I
one more
got ready
time.
for you. One more time. That's all
Cancel on me one more
you
time.
got. One more time. You mess up.
One more time.
And that's what she going to say. That's it. Well, guys, gals, husbands, wives, girlfriends, boyfriends. This has been another episode of
Side
Maybe We
P?
Can Help.
Back pocket bays.
Nope. They don't count in this
We're not
conversation.
talking to them today.
We told them to get rid of that last episode.
Okay,
They
my
shouldn't
bad.
have those no more. You shouldn't have
Nope.
those no more. And
We ain't even there no more.
no, we
Mm-mm.
should have grown to boyfriends, girlfriends. And
Mhm.
next time we're gonna
Your
talk about
roster
husbands.
should be clear. Your
Yes.
black book should be burned.
Done.
'Cause we ain't doing that no more.
Finish.
Done.
Finito.
Hasta la vista, baby.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
I could tell.
What did I say? So, this has been another episode of Maybe We Can Help. Y'all have a wonderful day, night, afternoon, evening, whenever you watch. My name is Tasia Royale. Y'all see I'm awkward. Y'all have a good one.
Bye.